Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be bringing you my December haul, which is almost embarrassing. But there's a lot of cool products here. I spent an extravagant amount of money, and then I had all my Christmas gifts, and I got tons of Amazon gift cards. So I went crazy. I I was gonna break this up. Like honestly, this could be like 4 months worth of haul videos, but this is everything I received in December. So I'm just going to get started because I have a lot to cover. I'm gonna be moving pretty quickly through these because I want to get to the big stuff at the end. I have a lot of good stuff in the final section. But honest to God, this is actually everything I got in December. It's not anything I got in November or October. This is everything I purchased in the month of December. And it is ridiculous. I might go out on a limb here. I'm not bragging because I was actually so embarrassed to show this much in one haul episode because it's kind of like it's fucking ridiculous, to be honest. But I would probably go out on a limb and say this is probably the biggest 1 month haul video for just specifically movies. Maybe like it's my biggest by far, but it might be the biggest one on YouTube. I don't know. It's huge. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into it and just start whipping through these. I'm gonna power through the first section, and then I'll take my time on the good stuff at the end. It's all good stuff, but I'll take my time on the big stuff. So first up here, I'll start out with my Blu-rays. I picked up The Smashing Machine, watched it, and thought it was excellent. Gave it a 4 out of 5. I didn't think it was as good as movies like Southpaw that I've seen, The Iron Claw from a couple years ago. But it is good. Emily Blunt and The Rock together here, Dwayne Johnson, are pretty damn good. A dysfunctional ass relationship. So yeah, if you haven't seen The Smashing Machine, pick that up. I'm probably gonna have to stack them here and slide them as I go. The Strangers Chapter 2. Haven't watched this yet. Heard it's like just absolute garbage, kind of like the first one. I will throw it on eventually and check it out, but haven't yet. Next up, we have little like low budget indie horror movie called House of Eden. It has a couple YouTubers in it. One of them, Spooky Boo, from right here in Woodstock, actually, right where I live. I haven't watched this, but I have heard that it's not very good. So, yeah, House of Eden. Power through these Blu-rays. Get to the good stuff here. This movie I've been itching to watch, and I haven't got around to it yet, and it's Good Fortune. Aziz Ansari, I think he's the director, yep. Keanu Reeves, Sandra Oh, Keke Palmer, Seth Rogen. Like, it's got a lot of good comedians, so I'm hoping that it's pretty funny. Need to check that one out. This one's from Kino Lorber. This is just their Studio Classics line. This is Ulysses. Just a classic sword and sandals movie. Sometimes I get on kicks where I'm like, I want to watch a bunch of like classic sword and sandal epics. So I'll buy a whole bunch and then I usually only get through about 4 or 5 of them, and then I move on. So I have all kinds of these classics here that I need to get to. But this stars Kirk Douglas. I am gonna probably throw this on soon because it's not a story I'm super knowledgeable about, so be a fun learning experience as well. Next up here, this one's from Criterion Collection. This is Throne of Blood from 1957. I have been waiting for this to go on sale for a long time because it's on a lot of lists of like one of the greatest films ever made, and I love samurai films, and Toshiro Mifune, the star of a lot of these Akira Kurosawa classics here. He's an excellent actor. I absolutely love him. And I have never seen Throne of Blood. This is inspired a lot of modern day movie makers too. I've heard a lot of people talk about this movie, so I'm itching to watch that as well. This one's from VCI. This is Horrors of the Black Museum. I'm pretty sure this is another 50s movie. I seen it, 1959. I seen it on sale, and I was like, yeah, I'll grab that and give her a try. I love me 50s horror movies, so throw it on my list. Horrors of the Black Museum. Oh, it's got reversible art as well. It's like that on the inside. So yeah, I'll definitely be checking this one out sooner rather than later. A lot of these are movies I haven't seen before, so I'm kind of itching to watch a lot of them. This next one I bought to finish out my collection here. This is from Leica Studios. This is called Missing Link. Leica Studios is the animation studio behind Coraline, Paranorman, Kubo and the Two Strings, and the Box Trolls, which I have all of those, and they're excellent. Some of my favorite animated movies of all time, actually. And this was the only one I was missing, so thought I'd grab it. There was no like really cool collector's edition of this one. I have like the other ones in like nice steel books, 4K steel books, but this one I'll be watching real soon, actually. Next up here, this is another Criterion Collection movie. This is from Akira Kurosawa again, and this is Rashomon from 1950. This one, it's Toshiro Mifune again, but this one's not like a samurai's fighting movie. This is like a murder and rape of a guy's family. Courtroom thriller type movie from 1950. I wouldn't say courtroom, but that kind of movie. Figuring it out. And this is also known as one of the all-time greats. And I have not seen it. So super excited. All these Criterion collections, I don't need to go deep on them. They all come with the great big thick books. Criterion, you pay a lot of money because you're getting premium content. On a normal day, if I was going through like 5 movies, I'd be deep diving on these and showing you everything, but I'm trying to get through as fast as I can here. This next one's a 2-pack from Scream Factory that has been on my watch list for years, and it was never available on Amazon, and so the only way that I was ever going to be able to pick this up is to buy it off of like Facebook Marketplace or something and end up paying like 4 times what it's worth. And then all of a sudden last week it popped up on Amazon and it said 2 left in stock. So I ordered it immediately. And it's the dual pack of Tales from the Crypt and Vault of Horror from the 70s. And I've seen Tales from the Crypt and I thought it was excellent. I haven't seen Vault of Horror, so I'm excited to check that one out. And yeah, awesome find for my collection. I've been trying to get those movies for a long time. This next one, Brendan and Sam got me for Christmas from Our Life in Horror. This is from Unearthed Films. This is called Purgatory Road. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to check it out. It says a pitch black evocation of 70s era exploitation cinema. A frequent visual recall of prime Mario Bava and even top tier Fulci, says this guy. So that's promising. So yeah, yet to get around to watching it, but that sounds interesting. Thank you, Brendan and Sam, for that. I love movies I've never heard of, to be honest, because I love throwing a movie in and just knowing nothing about it. It's always so, like, interesting to me. Alright, I'm going to keep going through this pile of Blu-rays, and then I'll get to a few box sets, and then I'll jump to my 4K. Next up here, this is from Radiance Films. This is Messiah of Evil. I've heard tons of good things about this, that it's like a top tier 70s horror movie, and I've never seen it. So I'm super excited. Like I said, most of the stuff I bought here I've never seen. Well, I shouldn't say most, but lots of it. Messiah of Evil from Radiance. This did have a cool, really thick, hard collector's edition as well. It was like that thick. But I just went with the standard Blu-ray. Like, it was half the price. And I've never seen the movie. Like, I could end up hating it. And paying like freaking $80 for one movie would be silly. This next one up here, I haven't seen either. This is from 2025, actually, and this is Bugonia. About these two guys that kidnap Emma Stone because they think she's an alien or something. Sounded interesting. So, I will definitely get around to watching this one as well. Ooh, this next one's a 4-film collection from the Warner Archive. I have a couple Warner Archives here, actually. I'll pull out my other one. I bought 2 of these collection packs because of the deal that's in works that Warner might be sold, like, is going to be sold to somebody. And a lot of these movies, I'm guessing, are going to disappear into the vaults forever, and we'll never get our hands on them again. So, and I've been wanting these. I didn't just buy them for that reason. I bought them because I've been wanting these. I love 50s horror movies. And this is a 4-pack here from Warner Archive that comes with Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, A World Without End, Them, and The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. So yeah, that's an awesome pack. I've seen 2 of the movies, Them and Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. 2 of the best monster movies of the 50s, in my opinion. And then the other 2, I'm guessing, are solid as well. I'll need to check them out. But these Warner Archive, like, I gotta give a shout out to them because their restorations are always good, and they always give it lots of room to breathe by putting all of them in their separate discs. So yeah, I'll probably be adding a lot of Warner Archive to my collection in the next year or 2, because once that deal goes through, I know it'll probably take a couple of years, but I'm assuming, like, the label that does Warner Archive and puts, like, does the restorations for their movies and puts them onto disc, they'll probably be shut down. They'll probably shut down that section, I'm guessing, and that won't even exist anymore. So yeah, so I grabbed this one as well. This one's an even bigger one. This sucker, what is a collection of 30s horror movies, which I didn't have any of these. Nice little stack there too. Haven't seen any of these ones. Dr. X and the Return of Dr. X, The Mask of Fu Manchu, Mark of the Vampire, The Devil Doll, and Mad Love, which I've heard a lot of good things about. Like I said, all their own separate discs, which is really awesome. And this, I'm going to be jumping into, like, probably, maybe even tonight I might throw the first one of this. Because these are 6 of the biggest name horror movies of the 30s. If you go on lists, they're on most lists, all these. So those 2 I'm really happy I got my hands on. Next up here, this one's just for my own niche love of Jackie Chan, and that's Heart of Dragon from Arrow Video. It's the standard Blu-ray. Love me some Jackie Chan. I'm working towards having his entire collection. I actually have another collection coming, but that'll be in my January's haul video, because I ordered some more amazing collections I won't even get into right now because I got too much to cover here. But yeah, I have never seen this Jackie Chan movie, so that's going up on my watch immediately list. This next one here I just picked up. This is from Arrow Video, The Brotherhood of Satan. Picked it up just for the title alone. Sounds amazing. It's probably terrible. It's the 70s again. Comes with a nice thick book, reversible art, just your standard Blu-ray. But Brotherhood of Satan, like, with a title like that, you're going on my shelf. So yeah, I will check this out. I will check them all out. I try to watch everything I buy, but it takes me a while, especially when you have a month like this. This will probably take me all year to get through, because I have some big things coming here. Alright, next up, Kayla got me this one for Christmas. This is Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio from Criterion. We had never seen it. We never watched it on Netflix. And honestly, this was a beautiful movie, just as per usual with Guillermo. Nice, thick, awesome book. Feels like it's made out of like fancy paper here. Sorry, I don't know the types of paper. But yeah, what a good movie too. We didn't know, man. We put this in. She picked it up for me because I'm pretty sure it was the only movie I'm missing from him. I have all of his movies. And because this was a Netflix movie, and this will probably be the only release it ever gets, because Netflix owns it. I don't know what kind of deal he signed to get his movies put out, but I'm assuming Criterion's the only one that will ever release it. And I'm hoping they do the same thing with Frankenstein, because I'm excited to check that out. And while I'm here, I'm going to show you a couple of these cool box sets I got, because Kayla got me these for Christmas as well. So I might as well continue with some stuff she got me. The first one here is called the Yokai Monsters Collection, with just like phenomenal artwork. Nice hard box as well. Just awesome. I haven't heard of any of these movies, so the fact that she got them for me is phenomenal, because I love collections like this, because it's like a whole universe I get to dive into, but it looks just crazy. 4 movies here. Comes with a really awesome book, as per usual, from them. Should talk about all the movies. And then I don't know what this is. This is like a, this side showing you all the different creatures that are going to be appearing throughout this series. These are old movies too, so I'm excited. These are all people in suits. I love that. Like, that alone, man. I'm sucked in already, and I haven't even put it in yet. What the hell is this thing here? Look at this character with the long stretch Armstrong neck and head. Like, what the heck? This is cool. And then to top it right off, she got me something that goes along with it, and that is the Damajan trilogy from Arrow. Just phenomenal artwork here too. And I'm not 100% positive on this, but I'm pretty sure that these movies are connected. I'm not 100% positive, and I don't know the connection, but this is a really freaking thick book. Like, 100-page beast there. And then you have your trilogy here. 3 movies. Damajan, The Wrath of Damajan, The Return of Damajan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah, super pumped, man. I am so spoiled. Thank you to my gorgeous wife for being awesome. But yeah, never thought in a million years she would know to get me something like this. So when I opened, I was like shocked. I was like, holy crap. So yeah, take a quick break here for a second. Alright. Let's continue with a couple more box sets here. This is another Arrow Video box set. This came out with a nice hard box like these ones from Arrow. But I missed out on that, so I just have the standard edition that just comes with the 4 movies here. These are another 4 50s monster movies. Giant Claw, Creature with the Atom Brain, The Werewolf, and the Zombies of Moritau. I've wanted this box set since it was released, and I've missed out on it. Sam Katzman. I missed out on it, so I'm okay with the standard edition. This is good. So yeah, that's another one. I'll finish off these last 2 Blu-rays here. I picked up this one. I have no clue what it is, but it says Rose Byrne gives the performance of a lifetime. If I had legs, I'd kick you. It's called. Weird cast. Conan O'Brien. ASAP Rocky. Like, what a weird cast. But don't know what it is. I will get around to that at some point. And then my last Blu-ray, single Blu-ray movie, is A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey with Colin Farrell and Margot Robbie. Heard this was pretty solid. I haven't watched it yet. This will be a movie night with me and Kayla at some point. Watch this and probably follow it up with some action. Best of both worlds ordeal. Now, I know this is going to offend some people, but I need to have a smoke while I do this. So bear with me. So that does it for the single stack Blu-rays and a couple of my Blu-ray box sets. I will finish off my Blu-ray box sets here. I got this from Shout Factory. This is a Chinese ghost story trilogy. This is part of their Hong Kong Cinema Classics line, which I've been trying to keep up with and collect all of. Can't wait to check these out. I haven't seen any of the trilogy. 87, 1990, and 91. So, and they're just Blu-rays, but honestly, the restorations that they've been doing on these freaking Hong Kong Cinema Classics line are phenomenal. And I just love these collage pictures here. Those suck me in. When I see those, I'm like, I want to know what every one of these people's characters are. And then my last one for Blu-ray box sets is this one. The Alexander Patushko Fantastica box. This is a collection of Russian fantasy epics. I got this because it went on sale. I'll tell this story now. I was going to save it for later. But I'm going to have some box sets coming up here that I got for $50 each during an Amazon sale. Now, I don't know if Amazon made a mistake because I noticed the sale before it even went live. So I had a couple of these box sets in my Amazon cart randomly. And then I seen underneath it said 3 for $149.99. And I was like, what what the heck's that? So I clicked on underneath that, and it sent me to a page of like hundreds of items on Amazon, steel books, but almost everything was $60, $70 each items. And then they randomly had a bunch of box sets in there, ranging from $80 to $300 box sets that they had in the 3 for 150 section. So I bought them all. I bought every single one I could, and then 3 hours later, they were all taken down. And then the sale continued with all the normal items. So I think I might have lucked out and scored one of the greatest deals ever as a collector. Like, these 4 movies, I have never seen anything like these, and I am so excited to check them out. I read into who this director is and everything, and a lot of people call him like Russia's Walt Disney. Just he makes beautiful masterpiece epics, and I am so excited. Sampo. It's called The Day the Earth Froze. This one's called The Tale of the Tsar Sultan. And this last one is called Ruslan and Ludmila. But holy crap, man. 4 movies there in this beautiful box, which I had never even seen before. So yeah, pick that up immediately. That was freaking cool. And for a reasonable price. Super excited to check those out. Now, let's get into some of these 4Ks I picked up, single ones. First off, I grabbed, Kayla got me this for Christmas as well. This is from Scream Factory. This is a 4K steelbook of Return of the Living Dead, which looks really cool open. I know some of these are older releases. They didn't come out in December. This is just all the stuff I bought in December. Yeah, The Girl on the Table. 3 discs. Obviously picked that up. One of the greatest zombie movies ever made. I also picked up Minority Report 4K steelbook of that. I'll just keep going with the steelbooks, actually. Kayla, she got me this for Christmas as well. This is Late Night with the Devil, the 4K steelbook. I didn't even have this movie in any format, so I was happy. Really happy with that one. This is Anaconda, the 4K steelbook. This is the one I bought for Brendan for Christmas. And a couple days later, I was jealous when he was showing it off and talking about it. And I also didn't own it. I only owned it on like DVD on some 4-pack or something. So I was like, I should probably grab that for myself as well. It's only the 4K, by the way. So yeah, I grabbed that one. Let's pull these down here and I'll get to my other steel books. I got 2 more steel books. 4K steel books. Catch Me If You Can. 4K steel book. One thing that irritated me about this release is I have this exact same steelbook, the Blu-ray edition. So they didn't, like, I'm happy to get the 4K, don't get me wrong. They could have changed the steelbook up a bit. Because it's like, it is literally the exact same steelbook, only they got the 4K disc in it now. So they didn't put any extra effort in, but it is what it is. That Blu-ray steelbook, I can just sell it now. And then my last 4K steelbook of the month is Hush, which my daughter's boyfriend got me for Christmas. And yeah, it's this like super collector's edition, 4-disc. I missed this. Like, I didn't buy the regular 4K edition, so when I opened this, I was pretty happy. I was like, oh, sweet. It's freaking cool. So, yeah. Got Hush. Now we're getting there. Let's do some of my 4K box sets here. I picked up the Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Adventure from Shout Factory on 4K trilogy. Really nice. This was at Walmart, actually. This is True Romance from Arrow. The thicker box. Limited edition run. Excellent movie. And I grabbed the Blaxploitation Volume 1 4K collection from Shout. Can't wait to dive into these. Freaking awesome movies here that I have not seen. I've seen Coffee, but I haven't seen the rest of them. And I'm super excited to check these out. So, I grabbed number 2 as well. The Blaxploitation Volume 2. Awesome movies again. The only one I've seen here is Foxy Brown, so I'm excited to check out the rest of these. Yeah, like I said, this month was ridiculous. I haven't even got to the biggest stuff yet. Let's do another 4K box set here. This is Danza Macabre, Volume 4. I had the other volume, so I was like, I might as well pick up this one too. This is the 4K version. Oh, shoot. Did I just get banned already? There's nudity all over these. Shit. Okay. Do one of these. The Devil's Wedding Night on 4K. Fucking stupid. Nudity. Alright, this one doesn't have nudity. Night of the Damned. This one says one of the most bizarre films of the 70s Italian Gothic horror. A macabre meld of sex and death. Yeah, the complete uncut version. So these are going to be whacked. Terror Creatures from the Grave. By the way, I didn't even know these were 4K until I got here. I thought, like, the other ones I have are all Blu-ray sets. So when I ordered this, I thought it was just the Blu-ray set, and they come and they're all 4Ks. I was like, oh, wow. Fuck yeah. And then, oh, that's not nudity. It's almost. And then this, like, super collector's edition of Baba Yaga. It's like a thicker one. With 1, 2, 3, 4 discs. So yeah, nice box set there. Can't wait to dive into those beasts. Freaking cool. So yeah, all that. Running out of space already here. Like I said, I could have broke this down into probably 4 different months. Let's power through these individual 4K releases, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces left at the end. I picked up Airplane on 4K. These are all just local Walmart pickups. Well, not all, sorry. They're all over the place. Picked up Monkey Shines from George Romero. He directed this, right? Yep. Written for the screen and directed by George A. Romero from Scream Factory, 4K. Haven't opened it yet. I picked up The Others, movie I didn't even own, and then Criterion decided to release it on 4K, so I had to grab that. 2 discs, Blu-ray and the 4K, little booklet. I picked up Dragon, the Bruce Lee story I didn't remember liking this movie a whole lot, but I was like, you know what? Maybe I have only seen it once, and it was a long time ago. And I love Bruce Lee, so maybe I give it a rewatch now that I'm older, and it might rise on my list. Black Phone 2 on 4K. I watched this, really liked it. Thought it was really well done. Could have used a couple extra scary scenes, but other than that, I was in for this. Supernatural style story, paying homage to all the 80s horror. Yeah, and my daughter's boyfriend grabbed me this for Christmas as well. This is Krampus the Naughty Cut from Scream Factory. Which, when I opened this, I was super happy because a couple of weeks before, I went to throw my Krampus Blu-ray in and watch it, and the movie kept freezing throughout it. So I looked and there was a little scratch on the Blu-ray. So I was like, oh, fuck. And then randomly, he gets me this. So perfect. Perfect timing. This is from the Kino Cult line, which I have collected almost the entire thing of. This is number 37. This is Ilsa, the She-Wolf of the SS. Sexploitation, Nazi exploitation from the 70s. Haven't watched this yet, but I've heard lots about it over the years. I've pretty much collected this entire line. I'm missing like the most recent ones because I didn't buy them. I usually wait for a little bit of a price drop on these. But yeah, number 37. This was just an upgrade to what I already had. This is just all the holiday classics, 3 of them, upgraded to 4K. I have the same like box as this on Blu-ray, but it comes with like 7 of the holiday classics. But yeah, I thought, I'll check out Rudolph, Frosty, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town on 4K. That'd be interesting. Haven't yet, even though it's past Christmas, but I don't have specific. I watch all movies all year long, so. This was an upgrade as well. This is the Mad Max collection on 4K. It's like the thicker box. I had a couple of the movies on 4K, but I just thought this would be better to just get them all in one set here. 5-film collection. Alright, we're getting close to the bottom of this pile here. This is from Severin Studios. This is Slave of the Cannibal God. I bought this based on the title. Ursula Andress on the cover there. From James Bond. Dr. No. Yeah. Slave of the Cannibal God on 4K. Why not? This one I just decided to pick up because I had never seen them, and I love these fantasy movies from the 80s. This is the 2-pack of Deathstalker and Deathstalker 2 from Scream Factory. And a nice thicker case, too. They usually don't do these. It's like almost double as thick as their normal cases. So yeah. Deathstalker 2 on 4K. Who knew? I heard this one doesn't look very good, but I grabbed it anyway. It's Boogie Nights on 4K. And then I grabbed American Pie on 4K. Classic. I think I was 14 when this came out in the theater. Yeah. So it landed right around the perfect time for me. Love this. This is an 80s anime film that I've never seen, but I've heard of. So I was like, yeah, I'll grab that. It's Akira. Didn't own it, so add her in. Then I picked up A Christmas Story on 4K. Because I didn't have that. I only had like... I had it on Blu-ray. It was on like a 4-pack holiday favorites thing. So I can sell that because that was the only one I was missing from upgrading to 4K on that pack. So I was like, yeah, I'll grab it. Then I can sell that Blu-ray pack. Picked up Top Secret, Val Kilmer when he was young. Yeah. I'm starting to wear down here and I haven't even got to the hard ones yet. This is from Severin again. This is The Day of the Beast on 4K. Guillermo del Toro says one of the very best. I haven't seen this, so excited. They could have made this slipcover a little looser though. Almost had to rip it to try and get this thing out. It's tight. There we go. And the last one of the individuals is a 1950 classic that I've never seen. And it was on 4K, so I picked it up. Sunset Boulevard. Excited to check this one out. It says over 2.5 hours of special features. So yeah, worth the upgrade there. There's a digital code for it if anybody's interested. I don't use the digitals. Hopefully that showed up. Now, so that's all my smaller things / ridiculous things because they're not technically small. And now I'm going to get to my 5 major box sets I picked up. And this first one here is from Criterion. This is the Wong Kar-wai collection here from Criterion. Unbelievable, man. Can't believe I got this for $50. It opens up really nicely like this. 4 sides. And then it comes with all your stuff here. It's got great big beautiful book, thick book here. Oh man, does this ever feel nice? It's made out of like a really nice velvet. There's all your movies. I can't even show them, it's so big. Oh, I'll tell you what movies are in it. Yeah, that big. It's like 3-4 feet long, for crying out loud. Now, I bought this because it was $50. This is here in Canada, this retails for about $250, this box set. And I found it in that Amazon thing for $50. This booklet is really cool too. A lot of these, almost every single page here, you can open up the pages and they have artwork inside them from the different movies and sets and stuff. So yeah, just a beast there. Really cool stuff. Now these are all like, from what I know, like sexual, mood, romance, thrillers, combination of all that stuff. That's what I know of the world of this director. But holy moly, what a frickin' score though, man. Like, I can't even believe I got that for that price. I've had this in my Amazon before, like in my cart, and the price, I was just always like, I don't know if I want to pay that. And it was a pleasant surprise when it showed up because I didn't know that it was this sized. So I thought that it was only like the size of like this Criterion set I have here. I thought it was going to be like that big with all the movies in it. That's what I was expecting. So when it showed up and it's like that, I was thinking, I guess for $200 it should be. And it blew my mind. So happy with that. So yeah, haven't seen any of those, so I can't really talk about them. But I'm going to check them out now. Next up, I finished off my Shawscope collection by picking up Volume 4. I have all the volumes of this now. This one just came out. Beautiful purple on this one. But yeah, you got all your movies. Super Inframan. Got Oily Maniac and Battle Wizard. A lot of these are horror based as well. For any fans of horror. Black Magic and Black Magic 2. Hex and Bewitched. I watched Hex and it's fucking ridiculous. I was telling Brennan and Sam when they came over here that there's a scene in this that is just bonkers, involving a woman stripping and getting shaved. It was like, what the fuck is this? Hex versus Witchcraft. Hex after Hex. Bat Without Wings and The Bloody Parrot, or just Bloody Parrot. The Fake Ghost Catchers and Demon of the Loot. Seeding of a Ghost and Portrait in Crystal. I think that's... Oh no, there's one more. Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Look at that fucking cover, man. That's wild looking. And then it comes with your bonus features disc. So yeah, really happy to check all these out. I've only watched the one so far, Hex. But this is going to be getting my... This is like my whole year worth of movies to watch. I bought in 1 month. Put that up here. Actually, I'll slide that over here as well so it doesn't get mixed in with anything else. And then, where do I go next here? Guess I'll go here. The Alfred Hitchcock book. Here, the 4K collection book from Hitchcock. This I got for $50 as well. This is normally about $180, and it was in that sale. So I was like, fuck yeah, sign me up. I can't even really hold this up, but you guys know what these books are. I have the Godzilla one from Criterion. I have the Universal Classic Horror one. And now I have Hitchcock. It only comes with 6 of Hitchcock's films. But there's 6 of the best. You got Rear Window, Vertigo, To Catch a Thief, The Birds, Psycho, and North by Northwest. Beautiful book form here. Yeah. So I'm getting close. Getting close to the end here. I got 2 left to show. And I'm starting to wear down, actually. This was a lot. I know I should have powered through them this quick. I should have went deeper, but I'm assuming you guys kind of know what everything is. This next one here is the Essential Fellini collection. What an insane box set from Criterion here. This one shocked me too. I did not know this was this big. This is fucking ridiculous. What a beautiful display too. So when you first open the box, this is what you're looking at. Let's see if I can get everything out here without breaking it. And then you lift this out, which I'll show you in a second. And you have your guide to the films and a book of essays on the films in this really cool, like, restaurant style packaging. Fucking amazing. And then you got all your films here. For anybody that doesn't know who Fellini is, some of his most famous movie is probably 8.5, I'm guessing. But he's an older director. He makes tons of classics. If you go on something like Letterboxd and you look at his entire filmography, which is here, that page and this page, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one movie that's rated under a 4. Everything's in the 4s. Every single thing here. Amarcord's actually a pretty famous one too. But yeah, excited to deep dive into these. But what a beautiful box set. $50. Like, oh my god. I can't stress you. I have never got a deal like this before. Usually, like, the best deal I ever got was like a few DVD box sets that are out of print. The films to die, 8 films to die for collections. I got them for $5 each off somebody selling them here in town. And those were, you can't even buy them. They came out once back in the 2000s, and you can't buy them, and I didn't have any of the movies included, so I was so happy to get those for $5 each, because they retail now. Like, you can sell them on eBay for like $150 a piece. Not that I do. I don't sell anything unless it's something I've upgraded. But yeah, what a beautiful set. And then my last one. This isn't even the best one. This is crazy. This month blew my fucking mind, man. This is the best one here. It weighs 11.2 pounds. And this is from Criterion Collection. This is the Ingmar Bergman Complete Cinema Collection here. Look at, like, this thing is heavy, man. It is ridiculous. Beautiful packaging here. It feels expensive. $50 I paid for this. This retails for over $300 here in Canada. Yeah. So, super fucking happy about this. Look at this book it comes with, first off. It is a beast. This is like insanity. Can't wait to dive into this, because I have also never seen an Ingmar Bergman film. And this is another director, everyone probably knows, but I'll give a little bit of detail of what I basically know, that makes movies that are the highest critically acclaimed movies like ever, basically. They're just, you go on Letterboxd, some of his movies are sitting at like a 4.8 out of 5. Which is insane. That's like almost exclusively 5 stars from everybody that's ever reviewed the movie. So, like, I'm excited to check this director out. And what better way than in this freaking ridiculous piece? This has got to be up there for one of the best box sets in my collection now. I've never felt anything like this before. This is another one that shocked me. I did not know this thing was going to be this big and heavy. When it showed up, I was like, what the heck? Like, the box, the Amazon box it came in, it weighed almost 12 pounds. I was like, what the hell? And I pull it out, and it's this. Look at this book here with the movies inside it. It's fucking insanity. Yeah. This one I'll spend a little bit of time on. Got your front page there. First page, and it's cool. They have it set up in a watching order that they want you to watch the films in, as if you were experiencing it like a douchey critic. I'll say, even though I call myself one. The first movie here, 1955, Smiles of a Summer Night. The second one, it's called Opening Night. The movie isn't. It's just the name of the actual series they want you to watch it in. So Opening Night, you're gonna watch Smiles of a Summer Night, followed by 1946's Crisis, 1947's A Ship to India, 1957's Wild Strawberries, which is one of his more famous movies. And then 1950's To Joy, 1951's Summer Interlude, which is another big name one, actually. And then we got, continuing with Opening Night, Summer with Monica from 1953, Dreams from 1955, A Lesson in Love from 1954. And then we move to Centerpiece 1. And we have the television version of Scenes from a Marriage running time 297 minutes. Or you can watch the US theatrical version, which is only 169 minutes. And then from 2003, we have Sarah Brand. 1980, From the Life of the Marionettes. 1968, Hour of the Wolf, which I heard is really good. Excited for that one too. 1968 again, we have Shame. 1969, The Passion of Anna. 1970, Pharaoh Document. And in 1979, Pharaoh Document 1979. 1961, Through a Glass Darkly, which is another one of the big name movies. 1963, Winter Light. 1963, The Silence. 1960, The Virgin Spring, which inspired a lot of modern rape revenge movies. 1957's The Seventh Seal, which is maybe the biggest one in here. These are all Blu-ray too. This isn't a 4K collection, or it would cost $2,000. 1960, The Devil's Eye. 1964, All These Women. 1953, Sawdust and Tinsel. 1969, The Right. 1958, The Magician. 1975, The Magic Flute. 1984, After the Rehearsal. Yeah, this thing just keeps going. Fucking ridiculous. 1971, The Touch. 1977, The Serpent's Egg. 1966, Persona, which is another one of the biggest name ones. 1949, Thirst. 1948, Port of Call. 1972, Cries and Whispers. Almost all of these have individual releases from Criterion as well. You can buy them in their own standard Blu-ray cases. So to have them all just in one big set like this is fucking bananas. 1952, Waiting Women. 1958, Brink of Life. 1978, Autumn Sonata, another huge one. 1983, Fanny and Alexander, another big one. And then they have the theatrical version. So that's the television version running at 320 minutes. And then they have the theatrical version at 188 minutes. That's going to be a tough decision. That's over double. So, and then some extras here. The Making of Fanny and Alexander and additional supplements. And you got your film index. Yeah. Ridiculous. Ridiculous amount of movies. I'm pretty sure there's 39 films in this from the director. So yeah, highly recommend for any super film nerd. Beautiful centerpiece for any collection. If you're building a shelf and you want just some beautiful box sets on it that showcase. I don't even know where I'm putting these. I have to rework my entire room because of December. I have so many things like that don't fit in shelving, so they have to be displayed on my shelving space. So a lot of my box sets that will fit inside shelves, you can see I've already started to put a lot of them away that I usually have on shelves around the room, displayed by themselves because they are really nice box sets. But they have to make way for some of these ones. So, I'm going to have to work at this. It'll probably take me a month to figure out how I want this to look in here. But yeah, thank you for checking out this December haul video. If anybody comments on anything, if you have any of these and you have watched some of them, feel free to tell me which ones to start at. like the World of Wong Kar Wai or Wong Kar Wai collection. I don't even know where to start this thing. I've never watched these kind of movies. I'm really excited to deep dive into some out of my normal territory and into some new areas of world cinema that I just have never given the chance to. And they're highly praised, so I mean they can't be garbage, right? So I'm excited. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me through this. I got through it quicker than I thought. Like I could have turned this into probably a 4-hour video, but I tried to keep it as short as possible. So thank you. I'll be back. This is my first video of 2026, and I am gonna start increasing some content here. I have all kinds of things I'm trying to have fun with. It'll just be a lot of fun stuff. I'll probably bring back some battle royals this year. Maybe some individual reviews. Got an award show coming up with Brennan and Sam in 1 month, which is going to be a ton of fun. Did some fun stuff on that. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So, yeah, if you're not subscribed to Our Life in Horrors channel, make sure you subscribe to them so that you can watch that live. I'll probably put it on my channel too, but you can watch it live and the night it airs because we had a lot of fun doing it. So check it out. But yeah, thank you for checking this out. I'll see you on the next one.